Thank you everyone for joining us. My name is Coar. Alongside me is President of Quinnipiac University, Judy Olian. Judy, thank you for joining us for today. We start tonight with an update from residential life. On Monday afternoon, rising sophomores received an email from Quinnipiac's Office of Housing. In that email, students were informed that if they are living in the Village Suites next school year, that they will now have a 7th roommate. A new campaign has been launched in Hamden to keep distracted driving off the road. The campaign, named You Drive, You Text, You Pay, is a partnership between the Hamden Police Department and state and national driving administrations. Chief of Public Safety Tony Reyes sent a message via email to the Quinnipiac community about the partnership. Some of the penalties for distracted driving include $200 for the first offense, and that penalty increases for the following offenses. There are claims a local company supplied the federal government and at least one state with a lethal injection drug. All of this started after a late-night show brought more attention to this issue. Joseph Monty has the story. This past weekend was a day of giving back from Quinnipiac students. The annual big event was held from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. It saw hundreds of current students, faculty, and even alumni helping out over 50 nonprofit organizations. The event stretched all over New Haven County, including Hamden and North Haven. Over this entire school year, there have been multiple instances of Rocky Top and of anti-Semitic vandalism, destruction of property, and ledges, and arson in Dana. A few instances passed in this fall semester. How is the university working to address vandalism and really just, poor behavior by students in the future?
First of all, it makes me really sad.
Now, no matter the outcome of the 2024 presidential election, people in New Haven and West Haven, the easiest thing they can do is exactly what they're doing behind me in City Hall. Go out and vote. Reporting in New Haven in front of City Hall for Q30 News, I'm Coar. Talked about the ledges a lot, and obviously, like you mentioned, their installation of cameras. There's been a lot of incidents, really just over the entire course of ledges being residence halls of these acts of vandalisms. But what was the decision process like to finally put in cameras in the Legends residence halls?
Well, the severity and
Just to follow up to that, how would you kind of find the balance between students' privacy but also student safety when you're putting cameras into residence halls?
So we're very conscious of not putting it into spaces.
As many students are beginning to declare their majors and minors, new options are beginning in the School of Health Sciences. 3 new minors are coming to the School of Health Sciences. Health equity, human movement, and sports medicine will be available to students as soon as this upcoming fall. You can scan the QR code on your screen right now to fill out the form to declare any of the 3 minors. This revitalization plan is supposed to cost nearly $10 million. The Borough of Honesdale and the Greater Honesdale Partnership are actively trying to pursue grant money through the state of Pennsylvania. That seeking of grant money is expected to be completed by the end of 2026. Reporting alongside the Lackawaxen River in Honesdale, I'm Coar. 47-year-old Tyrell Glover is in New Haven on Tuesday, but will be voting in Branford for the first time in his entire life. He decided to vote this year after President Biden won the election all the way back in 2020. The past 4 years confirmed why he wanted to come out.
It's just not fair. It's not right. People need to stand up, and make it right.
Glover told Q30 that he would be voting for former President Trump when he got to the polls in Branford. Connecticut has not seen the state go to a Republican candidate since 1988. Glover still thinks that his vote matters.
Democratic, but I think the people tired. It's time for better change, man.
Incumbent Senator Gary Winfield won his district again in this year's election. When he talks about the national issues to his constituents, the biggest thing he is talking about is all the change that happens in the country and making it as simple as possible.
I'm a legislator who, the work I do, if you think it just came out of my head, you would be incorrect. It really comes from the conversations that I have with people. And I realized early on, like a lot of legislators who know I have all these things I want to do, I realized early on that people are going to give you enough stuff that you never really have to go out there and just make it up.
Mike Huff and Lacey Neal were recently married and are starting to have conversations about Planned Parenthood. Neal believes that there is not a one-size-fits-all solution, but she believes that a well-thought-out plan is better than no plan at all.
I don't think the policies are perfect, to be honest, but who are really thinking through the issues that I care about and trying to take care of vulnerable people is on the Democratic side.
Now, no matter the outcome of the 2024 presidential election, people in New Haven and West Haven, the easiest thing they can do is exactly what they're doing behind me in City Hall. Go out and vote. Reporting in New Haven in front of City Hall for Q30 News, I'm Coar.
She wants to talk to people. She wants to help others. And I don't think that'll go anywhere when she does become the president of Quinnipiac.
Michael Cerroti is a sophomore broadcast journalism major who broke the news to the Penn State community at Onward State, the university's alternative news website. The news came out as a shock to Cerroti, as Hardin was a beloved dean at the Donald P. Belisario School of Communications since 2014. The students at Onward State even posted an article under their tomfoolery section 4 days later on their website about potential replacements. Some of those nominations included former Penn State football coaches, players, famous alumni, and even current Quinnipiac president Judy Olian. One writer even simply writing, "Please don't leave, Dean." Hardin secured $40 million for the school to make a state-of-the-art media center at Penn State University Park's campus. The new media center is a big reason why Cerroti went to Penn State in the first place.
The professionalism that the school provided, and I think Dean Hardin was really the one that was the main face behind it. So she was probably the main reason, again, while it wasn't direct, why I did want to come to Penn State.
So what should students expect from the 10th president for Quinnipiac University? Don't let me tell you.
What Quinnipiac students can expect is someone who wants to make it a better place. She will continue to keep the things that are working going, but she's also going to bring some new ideas, and she will want to hear from students.
Hardin officially takes over as the university's next president on July 1st of this year.
Houston, Texas. Forgive the draw, y'all. It's never going away.
Reporting for Q30 News, I'm Connor Coar.